I guess you ain't gotta ask. You ain't gotta ask. You already know. My second home. Yeah, second home, man. I'm, I'm exhausted with this whole bone infection thing. I'm exhausted with this shit. It's like I'm thankful that I got insurance. I'm thankful that I'm thankful to be alive. I'm not quitting. I'm not saying that I'm quitting. I'm not saying that I'm giving up or anything like that. Just in case people wondering what that means, I'm just exhausted, man. You know what I mean? I'm so exhausted. I don't. The talkative motherfucker like me don't even got nothing to say really because it's like like my sons. I, it's like 5:30 in the morning. My sons. I would have been picking them up from school tomorrow, so it's gonna be real hard for me. Like 1:30, because that's when I would have picked them up, and you know, money is important, and I've been pretty much on top of that to the best of my ability. I've been on top of that lately, you know, but time is more important than that shit, you know. And I'm realizing that from not having any time, that time is way more important. Especially when you hear your son say they miss you, and are you alright? And you hear that concern in their voice, but I mean, I don't know. Like stuff can wear on a person even in the midst of even in the midst of it being a good situation, like, without even sometimes with the antibiotics, people just don't recover from it, but you know, I know I need it. You know what I mean? But at the same token, yeah, it's a bit much sometimes. And then it's like you know me, and I'm thankful for everybody that watch the show and everybody who support me or whatever way they do. If you know me, you know I have really hard times sitting still, like so. And that's from like child, that's like birth, and then you sit still to the point where you be itching to do something or go somewhere, and that's the last thing you're supposed to do after this situation, because like then you got to that stuff heal and you sit still when you leave. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I figured I need to get this over with because I don't feel like answering no questions. People actually knew where I'm at. Like I'm in my second house. Period. You know, and this is a really strange thing. I'm gonna say this, and I don't know whether it's a smart idea to do, but I'll say it. It's like people have been offering to like come see me, and there's a side of me that's really tempted to let it happen, and a side of me that's like absolutely petrified because like majority of my relationships that I had, it was genuinely like the same person, and being in the hospital so much, you kind of get used to a person being in, and knowing that that person ain't gonna be here is really something that I'm not really trying to like remember. You know, it's like a funeral. You you you, you know you hear stuff, or you do stuff, or you go places, you hear songs, like you certain things, and it remind you that, like, you know, you ain't never seen that person or being around that person ever again. And it's like it's almost like a death, but the person ain't dead. You know, so I mean, I want to be respectful, but at the same token, I still gotta live. I gotta move on eventually. You know what I mean? And it ain't fair because it's like I'm trying to figure out, like, these chicks is coming out the woodworks, yo. And I used to think that was a good thing. I used to desire, or I used to want multiple women, or multiple attention, I should say, from different women. And it's kind of annoying now. I've never been there you go. I've never been I'll just say it, I've never been a successful whore. You know what I mean? Like, it always backfired on me. And I don't want to like feel like I'm getting revenge, or like trying to date my way through something that and mess around and involve myself in something that I'm not comfortable with. So I'm a relationship dude, and I just gotta understand that, and I gotta realize that all relationships is not my own, or all relationships is not my last one, and it ain't the one before that, or the first one, and, you know. But I'm not capable of running around with different chicks all the time. I ain't with all that. It's expensive and it's boring. I mean, when I was growing up, I used to do stuff like that, but I'm a one woman dude, and I'm cool with that. You know, but these motherfuckers come from the woodworks. I'm talking about, like, this shit crazy. You know what I mean? Like, this shit crazy. And it's always the one I like that don't, like, ain't into me. Like, I'm into her. And it's always like these random motherfuckers I don't even really like, who are like in love with me. Like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, it's always the one that I want. They can't have. Well, I can have her, but she not into like emotional. She not into like emotional things, you know. Relationships, love you, and all of that. She ain't really into that. So I'm not fucking with her. Like, she ain't gonna have me going through this roller coaster loop again. I just got off that motherfucking roller coaster. I'm not getting back on there. No. Hell no. Yeah, but like always, I love chatting, having these conversations with y'all, and wish the boy luck. I tip my hat. And don't forget, have a great day on purpose. Decopbo 1.